Hey guys, I'm talking a little low because I don't want to wake my baby. But I got like a few different messages. So there's a karmic that's losing her mind because I think things are like coming to an end for her. I guess with whoever masculine that she's dealing with, and she's getting frantic to the point where she's willing to do just about anything for him to stay. Okay, I saw someone where um the lady was basically trying to bribe the man in order to stay, or is no, thank you, spirit, not bribe, blackmailing this man. It's blackmailing this man, so it looks like she has some kind of dirt on him, something she knows about him, and she's using that as leverage in order for him to stay. But if he's smart, he'll allow her to blackmail him and then take her app, open a lawsuit. It's that simple. That's how you make example out of people. Allow them to do whatever it is that they want to do, and then you put a lawsuit on them or press charges. But you know, everybody's different, especially if it's somebody that you've been intimate with. Some people, try to look the other way, but there are sometimes you got to make examples out of these fucking people. Another thing I got is somebody feels like they're being caught up on, like they're running out of time. They're running out of time to do something. They're running out of time. They feel like the feds or somebody is coming in. So it's like they're scrambling, trying to figure out how they're gonna get away and what they're gonna do to get away. Then the next thing, well, actually, this one I actually saw. I saw like a congregation of people, was a group of people, and it's like they're plotting on somebody. And I keep hearing them, "This is it, y'all. This is it this time. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Don't say nothing." So basically, it's like keep it to yourselves. Don't mention it. It's because they don't want anybody to have wind as to what is going on. But what spirit was showing me is that these people are planning to take somebody out. But the way that they're planning on taking this person out is by, I don't know if they're gonna use like a pillow to yeah, think that person face to like knock them out or whatever. But the way that they plan on disposing this person or people's bodies is by cutting them up, putting them into bags, and then when they get to a certain spot, because I was shown like a big spot, and then they were just taking. I don't know if they were taking the pieces out the bags or if they were just taking the whole bag and throwing it out throwing it out. Some of them I saw like some big what you call those things? Those big kind of jars. No, it's not even a jar. It's them things that like if you're gonna mail, like if you're a barrel. Thank you, spirit. Thank you. So it's like some of them, there were barrels and then there was a fire, right? So I don't know if um I'm not sure if there was like inside of those barrels, because I'm not sure if I don't even know, guys. I don't know if these people had something in the barrels or what, but there were barrels and I saw fire. So I'm not sure if they're gonna be burning the stuff or if there's some sort of solution in those barrels and then they're gonna put the stuff in there. I'm not sure, but that's just what I saw in the dream state. But that's how they plan on getting rid of the evidence. So I'm not sure if these are people that probably sit and watch what are those shows? Not First 48, man. What is it called? They used to play it back in the day. Snap. Snap. That's right. Snap. Thank you. These people, it's like they sit down and they watch a marathon of how they can get away with doing certain things to people, and then they go out there and find people that they can actually do these things on. But that's actually something I saw it in the dream state, alive as state. It's a congregation of people, it's a group of people, a mixture of ages, young, old. It's a bunch of them, and they're planning on taking somebody or people out, and that's the way they're planning on doing it. Knocking the person out, taking them to a secluded area, and then doing what it is they got to do, cutting these people bodies up and doing whatever the fuck they got to do with them. So y'all need to be very careful, especially the times that we're living in. So fucking crazy out here. And 4:44 is what time they woke me up to do this. So I know Archangel Michael is all over this shit. So whoever is doing that, y'all not gonna get away. Let me tell you now, whoever the fuck is doing this stuff, y'all not gonna get away. Spirit, do you have any other any messages as to what's going on with this stuff? Yeah, MK Ultra. Yeah, somebody's trying to do something to somebody's mind. So you guys need to be very careful. Be very careful. There might be an uncle that's involved. That's an energy vampire. An aunt, a cousin. You want baby? Yeah, definitely a cousin is involved. A cousin that might be a pedophile. So some of these people probably already know. Yeah, we have an aunt that's guilty. An enemy is lurking. Yeah, pedophile keep coming up. I keep seeing that cousin and I keep seeing pedophile. Good God. Oh, that shit just flew out my hands. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have a teacher. I'm just going to pull some cards on like whatever is going on. Guys, I was in my bed, so it's like, now I got to like, I was asleep. And they woke me up and they're like, you got to come put this message out. And I'm like, what? I'm trying to be quiet because I don't want to wake the baby up. What do you have on this energy, Spirit? What do you have to reveal on this energy? What goes around comes around. Y'all gotta be careful with the people that y'all are entertaining, man. I remember, I don't even know why this is relevant, but I remember back in the day, I was about 21, between 21 and 23. I think I had just moved to Georgia, and I met this guy. We started talking or whatever, and we decided to meet up. This person he came to pick me up. We went out to eat, and then he was like, let's get a room. And I'm like, all right, cool. We got a room, and he wanted to have sex. Because I didn't want to have sex with him, he left me. At that point, I didn't even know where the fuck I was because, like I said, I was new to Georgia at the time. Ooh, that's a lot. What do I take? Yeah, I was new to Georgia at the time, so I wasn't, I didn't know people like that. And because I didn't want to get that man no sex, that nigga said, well, shorty, you just gonna have to figure it out. I didn't even know he left me. He was like, I'll be back. And I'm like, okay. So I'm like, I seen like an hour went by, 2 hours went by. Call his phone, no answer. Thank you. Call his phone, no answer. So I went to the front desk and I'm like, I'm in room such and such, and my friend left, but I'm calling him, I can get to him. So the lady was like, "You're in room what? That room is checked out." And I'm like, "What?" Oh, she was like, "Yeah, that room is checked out. The guy checked out the room when he left." So I'm like, "So, mm, yep." And I had to figure my way back home. I had to figure my way back home. I ended up getting a cab later on, and I think the cab ride, because I was like on the all the way on the other side of town. I stayed in the south, and where he took me was all the way past Cumberland, I think. Like it was far, and taking a taxi that's on a meter, that shit runs, right? When I got back to the house, I think I ended up having to pay that taxi like 200 and change. Y'all gotta be careful, especially if you're like still young. Be very careful because these motherfucking people, oh, it's crazy. You gotta protect yourself, guys, at all times, by any means necessary. By any fucking means necessary. Because you never know what somebody has in their mental for you. Okay, so let's get into this with these messages. So we have what goes around comes around. We have they're playing victim. So these motherfucking people know what they're doing, and that's why they're scrambling now as to not being sure what to do. Some of you guys need to go ahead and take a vacation. Okay. Yep. A aunt is definitely involved. These people have been trying to do some sort of MK Ultra. Some of you guys may need to seek clarity and guidance. So we have Tarot Rita, seek clarity and guidance. Okay, or this may be giving some of you guys some sort of clarity as to what's going on. Some of you do have the past life in Atlantis, and most of you guys are healers. Okay, for all of you, I'm not sure. Okay, my life is a movie, literally. Okay, then we have a bet was placed on you, and that's why now they're playing victim. Because now you're aware of all the bullshit that's going on. So Spirit wants you guys to go ahead and practice meditation. So meditate more. Okay. It says don't look back. Keep moving forward. If these people try to come back, do not entertain them. Do not entertain them. Okay. There's a mother that's also involved. I didn't even see that card. So there's a mom that's involved. I'm afraid if I confess, you won't look at me the same anymore. So these people know what they did to you. We have prostitution. We have guilty with a sad face. So these people feel bad about what they do. Somebody was turned out in jail. Okay. Spirit wants you to know and wants them to know that I see all. You're caught. Gotcha, busted, thief, liar, adulterer. Okay. Yeah, my daughter. Confirmation. I like the same sex. So some of these people are bisexual. Okay. And the last part is that, yep. We have use better discernment, guys. I just said that. Be careful. So I guess me telling you guys that little story was relevant for some reason. Be careful who you meet. Be careful where you go with people. Be careful of the things that you do. Okay. So we have here Dove. Take a leap of faith. So take a leap of faith and get the fuck away from these people. Get away from these people. They don't mean you well. We have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So some of you guys, I would hope this is not your soulmate that's doing this to you. Okay? Or you, Spirit is saying yes. For some of y'all, it is. For some of you guys, it is. Your soulmate is behind of whatever the fuck all this bullshit is. It's ridiculous, man. And it said your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous moon. Okay. So whatever the fuck is going on with these people, it's about to come to light. Okay. We have take time to breathe out. Dis, 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 disseminated moon. Disseminated moon. Okay, take time to breathe out. And the last card is don't let your past hold you back. South Node. So if some of you guys have been operating out of your South Node, this is Spirit letting you know that to go ahead and get out of that energy ding and get into your North Node. Okay. If some of you guys feel like you're not spiritually protected, that's because you're operating from your South Node. You need to head north. Okay? I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully, this message is able to help somebody out there, guys. Be very careful. Use better discernment when it comes to dealing with people. But these people are, they're feeling like they're running out of time because of the stuff that they did. And they know, times is coming down. It's judgment time. Thank you, Spirit. It's judgment time. And these people are about to go through some harsh karma and they're trying to figure out how to get out of it. I love you. I'll talk to you guys soon. Ciao for now.